Then I heard this dudes at the job. They loved ones in the military. They tell me they want to go home. They don't want to fight back on the grid. He said they looking for ways to get out the military. Yeah, they guys with that. They try to think of ways out of there.
The military did something up.
Yeah, they don't want to fight in the military no more. That's like because the morale is gone.
All they got to do is constantly disobey orders, shit. And then they deem them unfit for the military. If that still work, I don't know if that work anymore.
All right, now like I need you as a beach here. Yeah, what you get out there and get popped. Yeah. Y'all ready? Yeah. All right, Shalom, Yasharala. He was like toss up Oklahoma. Once we now the process downfall Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. God praise glory too.
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Akadash.
Which is petty who be tongued, spending Heavenly Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, others, great millstone. And Shalom. To sisters and brothers living this truth. And Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening, that's studying to show yourselves approved. As we just opening up camp, talking about it before we opened up. Hey, the spirit out here is war. You know, we're just looking at Babylon the Great, America, and it seems like what it looks like they want to attack everybody. If you don't agree with Babylon the Great, hey, we're attacking you. You know, you look at the tariff war. You know, Donald Trump, everybody, you know, everybody's feathers ruffled up, talking about threatening tariffs on everybody, which that just goes back to the consumer. There's basically like sanctions. I guess they want to change the name of it because they use this like overused. So they just call it tariffs. And then I noticed, like, he'll say, tariffs is on, tariffs is off, tariffs is on you, triple tariffs, 300% tariffs. You know, he just hollering that out and it's just pissing everybody off. And everybody's looking at Babylon the Great like, what type of leaders you put in office? Look at this orange dummy. You know, and everybody looking at America like, hey, y'all not tender delicate no more, man. Y'all ain't even coordinated no more. Y'all ain't got a good representation in the White House no more. The tariffs and the sanctions ain't gonna work because now they have the BRICS nations. They're getting their own currency going. Everybody's doing a workaround of Babylon the Great. And so what it does is for Babylon the Great to get that power they used to have back in the day, it's gonna take war. And Babylon the Great knows that they weak. They're really weak compared to how they used to be in the 80s and 90s. And they're kind of hesitant, but it's gonna be no choice. They gotta go to war.
I got one to bag you up just because you said they weak and they. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. It said, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation amongst the nations?
Man, it said the hammer of the whole earth has become a desolation of the whole nations. And that backs everything I just said right there. I kind of broke it down already. Because of bad politics, bad economics, not upholding to your deals, your truth deals. Everybody looking at Ukraine. Like, look at Ukraine all in the trick bag because of what Babylon the Great did. So now, why would I want to take aid from Babylon the Great and be in the same position? You're not going to defend me. You're not going to do what you said do. I'm going to be isolated from everybody else as I'm dealing with you. And now we're going to be messed up. And like the precept said, Babylon the Great, it's like a hammer. You know, every problem is like a nail. They just want to hammer everybody. They used to work, not anymore. Because now, what's they say? The weak say I'm strong. Other countries got their military built up too. And then plus, like certain deals you done did, like the cartel. Like Babylon the Great want to go to war with the cartel. Like they know you're all workers because they work for you. So you can't just go hammer them like that because they're already inside your stuff. They already know your infrastructure. So that little hammer is like it's rusted up. Like it done broke. The wood part done broke. So it ain't gonna work like it used to. But nonetheless, they got to do it, and we're gonna watch them fail. You know, you got to pour it out.
Yeah. The reason why they go into tariffs instead of sanctions, because sanctions require the dollar to be strong. Since everybody is dropping the dollar, they can no longer, have sanctions. It's like if all you got is food stamps and you can't go into no store that don't accept no food stamps and thinking you got some type of power to buy something, that's the same thing with the dollar. That shit that lost so much worth in the world that, they should stop even talking about sanctions because nobody want to use a dollar anyway.
Yeah, wasn't some of them African countries that was like, if you use any dollar besides the local currency, they'll send you to jail. So if they use the American dollar in that country, they'll send their citizens to jail after that.
Yeah. So, the dollar ain't got, they can't talk shit about, we gonna sanction you because nobody don't give a fuck. There's no bullshit you talking about. We want to get on bricks anyway, shit. Don't threaten me with a good time, basically.
Yeah. So now they doing tariffs, and now the Edomites are discovering like, hold up, you do tariffs. Negro, that's you fighting against us now. We got to pay the tariffs, and that's not going to work. So that just shows, like what I said, Trump running out of options. I can't sanction you, so now I put tariffs, and that's so retarded because tariffs attacks your own people. And now Mega's starting to wake up to that, so now he's looking at a civil war. He's looking at a mutiny right now. Because they like, you said that you was going to lower the grocery prices, get the egg costs down. He made all these big promises during his campaign. Now, us Jakes, we already knew he was lying. We know Trump a con artist. But the Edomites didn't know that. They thought Trump was really going to, make a way for them. They thought he was going to mess Jake up. They thought, man, he was going to bring a whole golden age. Now they start saying golden age is you go broke. You do bad. You know what I'm saying? Your pocket's going to hurt. So now he got a real big split. That's why he in a real bad position. Because now MAGA is starting, I noticed they starting to fight. They town homes, fighting with their governors and their senators. So now you're looking at a civil unrest about to pop up because this dude can't deliver.
I got a quick one to bag you up. This is Ecclesiastes 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that backs up everything the brother just said. Esau, Edom, and Trump, all his unrighteous dealings and all of the riches gotten by deceit and everything. That's why the hammer of the earth is going to be desolate and looked at by all the other nations and even his own people like shit. And that's why his kingdom is going down, and the Lord is going to transfer from them to us, and it's going to be ruled in righteousness.
You see the transfer happening right now. That's why MAGA, the little red belly Edomites, they're getting angry. They're like, hold up, this is hurting us. And Jake is still doing good. So they looking like Planet of the Apes. They about to get over us, man. Trump, you got to do something.
And everybody can see the deceit that they're doing. Like every day that somebody's calling out what Trump or Elon is doing, and everybody is looking at scrutinizing and putting a heavy inquisition on their policies and what all they doing behind the closed doors. Always a secret audio coming out from behind the scenes, and they said this and that, and this place is all the unrighteous dealings, man. And it's fed up. Their sins has reached up into heaven, as the scriptures say. And now the Lord is, doing that righteous reverse, turning that hourglass upside down. Man. You got it out.
We gonna reverse, baby.
I got a precept box. This is Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Ooh, I like it. That would make thyself naked. They back up everything we just said right there. That's what Esau's doing right now. He can't get right. Like I said right there, all they policies, everything they putting out, they making themselves drunk. Their own people's being drunk with it because they drunk the Kool-Aid, the Trump Kool-Aid, the mega Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, we about to do this. We're gonna jump on the Mexicans. We're gonna get them out of here. We're gonna put the so-called black people back in slavery, back in the farmland to pick our crops. That's what's gonna happen. Trump, woo! And they made themselves drunk on it. And like the precept said, the cup done passed to them. So it's like a Uno reverse. That's not happening for them. That's not being materialized. I look at Esau like, you really thought Jacob's about to go back into slavery? Like, really? They showed their fools right there. So that is not taking place. Now they're starting to see like policies ain't gonna make that happen. The only way you're gonna get us to go back to slavery, hardbar to slavery, and make do what you want to say do, it's gonna be war. You're gonna have to fight. And I know these Edomites, they'll talk that noise. I got all these guns and I can do this and I can hit that like that, but they really don't want to fight, man. They really don't want to fight, bang with Jake like that. They don't want to fight other countries. They don't want to fight with Russia. They don't want to fight with China. They don't want to fight with us over here in Babylon the Great. Like, they have to do it. Just do it because I said do it, because I'm an Edomite and I'm in a position. Like, please go into slavery. And we all look alike. And we ain't doing that shit. We don't give that to talk about Esau like we set up like in the fight position. Like, Esau, come on with it, Esau. Like, Eve was talking that noise to Esau like, I'll smack the coins out of you, Becky. You know what I'm saying?
That reminds me of them bullies just being in elementary school. They be big and shit, but really weak as hell and shit. You do this and do that, but then once somebody stand up and say, hell nah, they don't want to. They back down. They don't want to do it, and that's what happened with America, Babylon the Great.
They lost their bravado.
Mm-hmm. They looking at their bully like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. All you gonna do is tell me what to do, and I ain't doing it no more.
Exactly. We got the bang. Like, I'm gonna give you some lumps. We got the tank. And I notice these new age bullies don't want to fight. But They want to ball out on what their forefather did because he fought. You know, the bloody man. Like their grandpa really got out the shotgun and got the blaster. They done lived deliciously up there. Really, they didn't eat. All these little flip flop wearing Edomites. They don't want to shoot nothing, man. They just want you to go do it just because off the rip, just off the, the prestige of the shit. And we all look like it's a new era. You know, I told Edomite that in my dog, like, it's a new era, homie. We not doing it no more. So he talking about when Edomite get mad, people start hanging. I'm like, not in this era, we don't.
Yeah, bullies back in the day, like nobody stood up for themselves. Now people are standing up. People are like, hell no, not no more.
The weak saying they're strong.
Just thinking that. Yep.
That's their prophecy coming to play. Don't play this one right here. Because this is going into their military. Because I'm hearing like at my job, there's certain people that got a family in the military, and they all calling trying to get out the military. They're trying to get disarmed and discharged, but they say they don't want to fight for Babylon the Great. So this is Jeremiah 51:30. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They remained in their holes. Their might has failed. They became as women. They have burnt their dwelling places. Her bars are broken. So that right there, that's a whole lot of that precept right there. Let's break it down. It said the mighty men of Babylon. So your killers, people that like used to love to shed blood, like back in the 60s and 70s for the military, they don't have those no more. Now they got people that want to go for college, get the benefits, GI Bill, veteran benefits. You got those type of people in the military right now. You ain't got a bunch of hardcore killers no more.
They want challengers.
Yeah, they want challenge Hellcats. Yeah, outside of the military, get a Hellcat. I decided to go bang on, Mr. Muyaki. I just wanted a Hellcat and get a chick and marry and get tax off of my stuff, VA benefits. And then it said the remainder they hoes. A lot of them is going. I heard they're going AWOL. They're not reporting to their posts. People that's over there is trying to like come up with scenarios to be militarily unfit. It said they might have failed. So that's showing Esau all his might done failed. What he used to put his stock in. I heard they military done fell behind. I heard other countries got better tanks, better drones, better aircraft. They just got better stuff. They've been surpassed, and this place got stagnant. And they said they became as women. That's because all that alphabet agenda you don't put out there, all that soft stuff you put out there. Now it's going to get you. You put it out there to mess up Jake and make Jake effeminate, and now it bled over to your men. You look at most Edomite men; they're very, very effeminate, man. They wear their little Abercrombie, Finch, little flip flops.
They've been living in too much comfort, man. Because it's an old saying that said, "Good times make soft men, and hard times make strong men, man." And like they've been living in comfort and good. Esau been living in his blessing, and now they're weak and soft, and they over there wearing flip flops and collar shirts popped up and shit, man, with their little Birkenstocks and shit.
God, sweater tied around. All that, little beach boy, frat boy mentality. And now, like, Babylon Great needs their mighty men back. And now they're looking at where my mighty men at. They up here wearing fingernail polish, got wigs on. Like the scripture said, they become as women. They real soft. It's all about sensitivity. They'll cry if you hit them.
Man,
what I'm saying? They got a bunch of participation trophies. Can't do push-ups like that. So I think they done took the military standard down. I think you're telling me, like the standard done went down just to get people in there because they can't do it the way they used to do it.
Matter of fact, that the exercise that they brought down, it actually placates the women.
See what I'm saying? So they become as women. So they tied it up. The standard is now the woman, not the man. So now the most people in your military are like they're like they got the women's standard.
For example, I think they're supposed to be the standard is like maybe like 20 pull-ups or something like that, and they dropped it down to half to that, and women only got to do like 5 pull-ups. What I'm saying? Some weird stuff like that. Some stuff that high school can do right now, like really middle school.
Yeah, you make your military like women because you make the standard like women. So now the dudes are weaker. And you at the point now where you got all these countries mad at you. Everybody bubbling up against you. You've been greatly despised. And you need your mighty men now. The mighty men now are in Yasharala. We shunned off that little feminine stuff. Let me get out of here, Esau, with that stuff. So that's why they all like, Jake, I need you. I need you to save our country, Jake. I need you to get out there and fight for us, man. Because I'm looking at my son and he can't do it. He coked out.
They trying to bring back if y'all ever heard the history of the Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, they need that.
They need that. Back.
Yeah, they need that. They like, Jake, we need you, man, because mine ain't getting it done no more. Like, he ain't got it. You know, we just gonna have him in the office somewhere. We need you to get out there and fight in the field. Go ahead,
And that's when that draft's gonna come in because they ain't gonna have the numbers.
Con, we waiting on that too. But they've been talking about that for a minute, making legislation. I'm waiting on that draft to get implemented, and I think that's gonna happen when the war really kick up. When Russia jump on NATO, I think that's when the draft gonna kick in. And then when Trump and not Trump decide to jump and like really get it going in Gaza and like that little area, the war gonna kick in. Then when China jump on Taiwan, yeah, draft coming.
Like in Ukraine right now, they're like picking up able-bodied men like off the street in minivans. They'll just pull up on them and just take them and then send them to the front lines. That's what Zelensky's doing.
Yeah, that's a meat shield. So it's like you just like basically got him in a meat grinder.
That's it.
You know, and that's just like for optics. He trying to act like he's still in the fight when really, hey, they're done, man. You know, Russia grinded on them. They needed, if they was smart, they just come out and say, you know what, we lost Ukraine. Like if Zelensky cared about his people, he should wave the white flag. Like fuck it, man, we Russian now.
I mean, they're the same people.
Exactly. Give up, but see, that's their pride. The reason he don't want to do it is because America, like, man, you making me look bad. That's why he's fighting on TV. He's like, hey, man, you supposed to be like a little bitty puppy. You're supposed to agree with what we say because we looking bad. I told my people, you know what I'm saying, you looking bad, your country already finished when that happened. You ain't got military people like that no more. You need to quit. Say you quit so we can quit giving you stuff so I can move on because Trump ready to go in Gaza. You know, now promise them land. He looking to make that Trump land in hotels. So he ready to move to the next phase. But he getting held up. And that's, to me, that's the Lord doing that with Vladimir Putin because he's using him as a guard to these other nations to destabilize Babylon the Great. So that because Ukraine is a proxy. They was using Ukraine as a proxy war, and Russia has reversed that. He's looking at the cartels. It's like I got to fight with the cartels. I got to. He's trying to get the Panama Canal so he can get the money before. And Rock said, so that's not going to be easy. Plus, they know the inner workings of your country. So that's not going to be an easy task as they think. They got too many battles at one time, so they know they're gonna lose war everywhere. So you're gonna go against the cartels. You got to fight with the bad Russia. Netanyahu is people under the east. Canada, like Mexico was mad. It was smart. The window was open. Your back door was open. That's why I'm going to So he trying to get that going. Jake, we still thriving, still here. May work. I be clowning them right now. I love clowning Mega right now. Cause I like y'all some dumbass. I be like, do you feel like a dumbass? You should feel like he fits to do that. Y'all losing. Go ahead.
Matthew 24 and 7 in red letters. So it's Yahushua. For nation shall rise against nation.
Soon, too. I know the racial tensions is boiling over in Babylon. Great. And it said kingdom. So we're at that point where all that stuff is taking place. And like every day, like at the point now, every day you look up, it's a rumor of a war. Because there's so many going on. Like America saying that. America done bombed this. I heard they bombed the in Yemen, the Houthis. They're supposed to be bombing them out, and they just playing with them warfare. Every time the ha-has. Might wake up one day, somebody ate a nuke. But they got to do something to put the fear out. Because ain't no fear right now. Like, nobody's afraid of Babylon the Great right now. I know there's nobody. Even small countries ain't afraid.
Real quick, this is gonna be that precept that they're gonna back up the why, right? Because he read the nation against nation. So this is Isaiah chapter 19, and we'll read start at verse 1 because it said the burden of Egypt, right? And real quick, let me get the definition of burden. And really, it's a simple definition. It says a load, typically a heavy one, all right? And so basically, the burden of Egypt meaning that they're gonna have a lot of things to deal with, all right? And it says, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and it says, and it shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence. Okay, at one point, a lot of people, a lot of countries actually idolize America. Okay, and so now those idols is being moved out of his presence, and it says, "In the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." In verse 2, and it says, "Now will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, and city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." All right. And the whole point is that America has been burdened with all the wrongdoing that they have done around the whole world. Now it's coming back around on them. That's just a quick precept that's back up.
And even in that precept, you said Egyptian versus Egyptian. That goes into Mega about to start. Mega's implode right now. Them Edomites, they all about to fight each other. They are very, very divided right now. Like Jake chilling, we all whatever. But you go to if you look at these town hall meetings, like Edomites about to tear each other heads off.
Yeah.
They get ready to fight they police.
Yep.
They're like, I fought for this country for freedom of speech, and I got the right to say this and that. They drag him out of here, get him out of here.
Yeah, some of them don't like Elon.
Yeah, because he's an unelected official.
Yep.
And they because he's would you look at it like Trump is a bought paid for president right in your face, right in your face. Edomites cannot tell me otherwise. I'll be like, man, shut up with your bought paid for president, and they ain't gonna come back because it's in your face, man. And so now, with that being said, Elon is using his little technology, his algorithms, and he's gutting their country. and they know he gutting the country. They like, man, who hired this tech guy to do this? And then I noticed too another move. I'm gonna let you know we about to go into a big a world war. When Trump used talk about Teslas, and he used a Tesla in front of the White House. Did y'all know that Hitler did the same thing with Porsche? Like somebody on TikTok was showing that same thing and it parallels it. And I was like, wow, we right there. It's like everything recycles. Porsche blew up Adolf Hitler. Hitler blew up Porsche and he marketed before World War II. And so you look at Donald Trump, he's marketing Teslas because all the stock is dropping. Like people do not like Elon Musk. That dude is done. And like he should just shut his mouth. Like he thought because his money, everybody would love him, but everything's reversing. So now that his stock is plunging, everything losing, Trump, his buddy, is trying to, prop it back up. So this dude in front of the White House with a Tesla, marketing his company, and it looks just like World War II, man. Adolf Hitler with Porsche. I mean, somebody showed a picture on TikTok. Hey, Lord, when I do a lesson on that, y'all so I can see what I'm talking about. It looked just like it. So lets me know we about to go into World War III real soon. And like he the dude that did the little Nazi salute.
Yeah, he did.
Like everything is playing out the same way. So we about to go into that major World War III in a minute. Go ahead,
Trump's German. Trump's
yep, because his pops is from Germany. You sure right on that. And he's doing the same thing. That's why they're bringing all that spirit back. And the American Edomites are like, hey man, we don't need that. Nobody asked for that. We just asked you to bring down the price and do what you said you're gonna do. Then you bring in Elon, and he coming in with all this little Tesla, and he talking about he finding fraud, but we ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? Well, where the money at? So the Edomites are like, man, this ain't what we asked for. And that now because of that, and nothing's been done, no changes, they about to tear each other's heads off. They're gonna fight against their police. They said this is against the Constitution. The remedies, they all about the Constitution. Constitution over my dead body. They say that all the time. They in there getting drugged out by police. They acting a fool in their town halls. I'm like, God dang, like we ain't doing that. We don't give a damn. So this place is really collapsing.
Hey, that town hall was full of Edomites. I was like, ain't no thanks to that meeting.
God,
ain't no thanks to that meeting.
They get drugged out by their own people. And like, hey, they did it to themselves, man. They didn't vote for Elon Musk. They was talking about Barack Obama was a puppet. He was bought paid for. Now you got Donald Trump, and he ain't even hiding it.
Right.
Now here go my beneficiary right here. I got to do what he say do. And they hate it because a Jake like me, I'm at work talking shit to him. I'm like, man, shut up your bought paid for president. What's your old 34-time felon president? Hey, they collapse a casino. I'm like, man, you can't make my own casino. You a bad businessman. I mean, you put your faith in that. That's my job. Like, man, we gonna get this little dude here, man. They be turning red, man. I love it now. And they're like, I faked him out. I told them during this whole run, I was a Trump supporter. As soon as he got in, he doing all that bad stuff. Now I be clowning him. You know what I'm saying? I tell them next. They couldn't do that Trump stuff. I just throw it back in their face, like, man, that dude fell the casino. Yeah. I like that way he fell the casino. That's your country, homie. Get ready. Get ready for it. They ain't got nothing to say either. I like take it on our nerves. I like it because now they quit coming to me. I don't want to hear their issues. They all getting divorces. Their family all messed up. They broke and poor. They done bought houses and Hellcats, and they like, I can't afford it. That's why this economy is hurting them the worst because they was living beyond their means.
Yeah.
They thought they was rich.
They got that C19 money where they printed all that money out.
God.
And they got used to that. And that was just an illusion, man.
They done bought Hellcats, and they got big houses, and they let me know they can't afford it no more. So like this economy, like it's doing bad, it's hurting them. Like us, we didn't do that. Like it's hurting us, but not bad like that though. We making adjustments. Esau can't. He just bought this F-150. He got to pay $700 a month. His house cost him $1,200 a month. So any little income in the economy, he ain't worked. Then at the job, like, no more overtime. They're like, I can't take it. The wife about to leave me. I'm like, good. Did some of their wives work up there? She be hee-ha-ha, the dreadhead come up. I'm like, yeah, your wife cheating on you, homie. You know what I'm saying? This is adultery. Like, she's gone, homie.
Burden of Egypt.
Yeah, so I noticed they're going to be the ones to fall out first. They're going to start the war, the civil unrest. And at the same time, you got World War III about to pop off because other countries feeling the same way about them. And
World War III about to pop off. This is Revelation 11 and 14. And it says, the second woe has passed, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. And that just lets you know that the third woe is coming, man. World War III, the Lord is gathering the nations. Everybody is hating the whore. The beast is hating the whore. The Lord is drawing out all the guards because of the small nations and shit. The Lord said He'll put hooks in their jaws, and then we're seeing that, man. We're seeing that prophecy of the Lord gathering the nations.
I got one to back you up on that too. I like you brought that out. This gonna come right with it. It's Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords, and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's why we got all this war right now, because the weak is saying, I'm strong. I can beat Babylon the Great America. We can get them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going to team up with this country. We're going to team up with that country. Hey, we can get them. Russia don't like Babylon the Great the war no more. Even the EU, European Union, NATO, don't like the war no more. China don't like the war no more. China like, hey, I'm big dog now, man. I got technology, my money right. I got the most people, the biggest infantry.
Shit, the UK, them European countries don't like this place no more.
God, the EU, European Union, they like, man, I ain't dealing with you no more, man. I done showed you how to Dougie. Now you feeling yourself. Now, hey, we about to bang on you. So America, Babylon Great has been isolated. Canada don't like you. Mexico don't like you. All they got right now is the only homie is what? Israel, the Israelis. Yeah. That's their only homie left. Because I believe the spirit Japan gonna turn on Babylon the Great. Japan getting their stuff together. They ain't like, man, I ain't doing this for you. You bombed on me, homie. Yep. You think I forgot? Yep. You think I forgot about that? And they gonna put on their little samurai gear. They got all kinds of they promote samurai stuff. Showing Jacobs a samurai, Yuzuki and stuff, man. They getting ready to bring a sword to Babylon the Great. They try to hang their hat on Japan. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't hang my hat on that.
Japan been wanting to get rid of us. They just didn't have a better option. But as options is changing up, they going eventually be like, it's time for y'all to kick rocks. I got one. This is Isaiah. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry. Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in. Everybody's stirring up against America. And Trump thought that his saving grace was the fact that he had Elon standing there. But nobody ain't worried about Elon. Trump thought that the fact that he had a billionaire standing there, people was going to think that he was powerful because he got money behind him. Yeah. But that shit, the money that Elon got, that shit is fucking just on the computer. That shit is just assets. That's why he down like 22 billion. Because motherfuckers ain't fucking with Tesla like that no more.
I think Europe kicked Tesla out. No more production in Europe.
And that's Canada put like 100% tariff. So that $100,000 truck, that shit gonna be $200,000.
That's even back you up on that money. Because the money, like the sword is more mighty than the money. Like the money comes after what you did with the sword. And I think Esau forgot that fact. He thinking that the money is the sword. Nobody give a fuck about $100,000. If I got a gun, I'll just take your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the sword. So it said Esau, his wisdom is so depleted and gone that he forgot how he got the money. You got the money based on the sword. Now you put the sword down. Like what I said, he trying to use his money as a sword. And that shit, that ain't offended nobody. I ain't give a damn about no money. I'm over here loading up my AR. What you talking about? You talking about throwing some money out. I'm about to throw out some hot lead, and I'm going to take your money.
And that pretty much proved that that Esau Edom is lacking wisdom in this day and age.
God made you.
That's his pride, though. He didn't forget, what got him to the league. Yeah. He got in the league and think he's a 3-point shooter now. Well, better get down there in the paint, get the banging, motherfucker. You ain't motherfucking ass out here at the 3-point line.
Yeah, this is to back it up. This is Proverbs 11 and 4 when it says, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath." That's what we head into, the day of wrath. All right. And then it says, but the righteousness is delivered from death. And so that right there tells you that Esau Edom is not a righteous individual. So he about to get destroyed by the Lord Yahweh Shah, man. You know, and his money ain't gonna mean shit. That's like
yeah, they make no point too. Like how I don't care about no money. See, Esau done got to the fact that he can like go to poor people and manipulate them with money.
Right.
And he been doing it for so long that he thought that's the status quo. He not knowing there's more powerful entities than we give a fuck about money. We care about land. We care about, take care of our people. Yahweh Shah, you can't give Yahweh Shah some money and strike a deal with him. For Yahshua, that's not gonna work. That's what Esau gotta realize. Like, you better come back with your sword, homie, because we about to fight. You better lace him up. Like, ain't no more negotiating. Ain't no more, I'll throw some money because I don't want to fight. No, man, we lace him up. We about to fight. Straight up.
Only thing they gonna pay it back is his blood. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all we need is blood.
But they tell the box, you better let them hands go. Yep. See, Esau want to let that money go, print money, throw money at the problem. We passed that. Now it's like you gotta let them hands go. The sword gotta fly. It's wartime now. So now we about to see what Esau, Edom, Babylon the Great is all about. And they know, we all know they weak right now, man. The sword is all rusted up and broken up because they ain't using it so long. What they say, use it or lose it?
Right.
Yeah, this devil ain't used that sword in so long that now you gotta pick it up and it ain't got that power you used to have no more. And Jake, we've been over here fighting the whole time, because we ain't had the luxury to be in comfort and chill on out. We done had to do push-ups, pull-ups, fight. We've been in the trenches the whole time. So we over here, we ready for war. Esau's not ready for war. He just been running his mouth all day, eating grapes and spending money and getting fat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, a good example of what you just said is the farm prices in Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa. All of the black farmers, they thriving now because they was used to having the struggle because they wasn't given that crutch to lean on like them white farmers. Now that Trump has snatched that away, they crying and complaining. But the black farmers like shit, this business as usual.
Exactly. That's thrive. Because if the white farmers fall down, guess who got next? And that goes to the preaching you brought out earlier. The kingdom is getting transferred. And then I could go to what we were saying, because we've been having to scrap and fight. We're built for this. Esau not. This whole shit has been fabricated. Like I said, he's been propped up by a system. The system is crumbling. So without the system, we got to see what he made of. And when you look at him, he's really weak. Jake would have to get out there and really, do his work, boom, boom, bust and rustle. So this is not affecting us at all, man. That's it. And then it goes to what I said earlier with Mega. That's why Mega mad. The stuff that they did with Donald Trump, it's affecting them. They need a system. We don't. The system been hurting us. The system been oppressing us. So with the system starting to break, you starting to really see the power of Jake rise. And that's scary to Esau. Esau like, oh no. And Esau looking like, so what happens if they really get the power? Which we gonna get it? And we ever let them know, us, the brothers on Howard Head, we like, we gonna bust you upside the head. And that's very scary to Esau. Like, you ain't gonna be nice. I like nice niggas. I like gentle niggas. I don't like. That's why we know. Hey, Trump was gonna condemn this Hebrew Israelite awakening. He gonna be like Nero. He got to get at it. So it's scaring the Edomites, man. Like the Edomite right there rolled by, he was scared. You know what I'm saying? Great fear. You know what I'm saying? He looking like, what the hell? So they're scared. So they're like, man, we can't. Trump, you got to do something and get Elon out the way. Elon's not helping. Get him out. He in the way. He making stuff worse. You know what I'm saying? Get Elon, man, throw him in the trash can. And Trump, like, I can't throw him in the trash can. He done gave me about $500 million. He's the reason I'm up. Because I think they say Trump was a fake billionaire. He's like a billion off of credit. You know what I'm saying? So he need that Elon tickets and trinkets. So they just got a failed presidency right now. And I love it because it's like exposing Esau Edom for what he truly is. Like that preacher I brought up earlier. He's been stripped naked. So all this stuff, Eve, everybody's gonna cry like the white man is this. The white man is that. Now, hey, Jake, we get to clown. I'll be at work clowning Edomites, man. And it's so easy. Then even the Sambos is clowning Esau. I'm like, damn, the cool Sambos is clowning you now? So it's like if the juice is coming this way.
That's what that word naked goes into. It goes into shame. That's what they get. They get that shame. They get that shame put back on them.
God, they've been stripped bad, man. Go ahead,
I got a precept here. This is Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus says the Lord God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Lord. And an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
See that? Let us rise up against her in battle. And that's happening right
Good,
now in
good,
this day
y'all
and age.
good, y'all good.
Yeah, and see that's happening right now in this day and age, man. She's the Lord is rising up against her in battle. That's why we cheering. We loving this. You know what I'm saying? Now you got all these little dudes. I love America. America this and that. Like that juice is fading away, man. Because there's too much division right now. Now I know if you look at the mega, they all fighting each other. It's your fault. You didn't do this, and don't forget you, Timmy. I'm looking for them to start invading one another for a lack of bread, tribulation, because they didn't prepare for this. They're not prepared for this. They're not trained for this. Jake is, man. We've been dealing with hard times. We like shit. Like I said, we looking at Esau like this business as usual. What you mean? This ain't looking at it about outlook for us. And then us in the truth, we got next. So this is good news to us. That's why I look on my little timeline. I see little reports about Babylon the Great going to war, talking noise to somebody. I get excited, like, yeah. I'm just waiting on Japan to turn against it.
Close and close, man.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
It's kind of like that feeling toward the end of school year.
Yeah,
I can't wait till
right,
the summer.
right.
I can't wait till the summer.
God.
I had a point. Like you said, Edomites aren't used to struggle, so they're gonna go to the easiest option, which is the sword.
God.
And they're gonna invade one another.
And the easiest target, which is each other.
Yep.
They don't want to attack Jake. They're gonna attack little Timmy, a little Earl over his flip flops. Yeah, they're gonna attack them first. You know what I'm saying? He on this ride lawnmower. I'm about to take that, pawn that. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be them. And like some of them, they the number one preppers. So some anybody know he done prep. Hey, we're gonna go to Timmy's and take all this beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to deal with them YNs. They might put that switch on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get Timmy. But they can just come in, they're gonna use their own tax on each other. They're gonna come in, hi, I'm looking for a little bit of food, I just need a little food, Timmy, it's America. And then they're gonna stab each other in the back. And after that, they're gonna be turning each other head off. And then it's gonna spill over to trying to attack Jake. They're like, why are we fighting each other? Let's go get Jake. He over there chilling. You know what I'm saying? At that time, their numbers gonna be even less, lower. I said, really? Esau, man, he's in a lose-lose situation right now. Like, everywhere you look at it, it's an L for them. Everywhere you look at it. And I know that's probably very, very detrimental to their psyche right now. I bet Edomites can't sleep good right now. They're like, what the heck? Like, we can't do this. You can't do that. You used to do this. That ain't working no more. That ain't working no more. Shit, Keisha over there doing good. You got Tyrone, little 4-7. They got switches and guns right now. I can't get them like I used to. Then if we lose, guns go hand to hand. He gonna give me one of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's an L for me the way it go.
And one of the biggest losses Esau got coming in the near future, though, is Trump attacking these cartels. They're gonna end up sending hot shots through America with the fentanyl and all that. From all the Edomites that's on drugs. And shit.
Yeah.
That's them functional addicts that still going to work. They gonna start just dropping.
Hey, that's gonna be big. That's gonna hurt to the economy.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose workers, probably people in the military. You're right, because the numbers is already low.
People in politicians because of coke.
Yeah.
You're right. Woo.
They send them hot shots.
Yeah, they're gonna lose, and they're gonna be devastating. Esau can't take no more losses. They already low on numbers. So if that happens, man, like you said, that's gonna be very devastating. Man.
And that's gonna hit a lot of people that they still got us, the backbone of them being in charge. Like he was just saying, that shit is gonna hit from the motherfuckers hanging out in front of Walmart all the way up to Congress. All them motherfuckers is all hitting lines in the background.
And some of they hitters too, like some of they dudes that like to kill and shoot. He like to snort some powder too. So they're gonna lose the little few mighty men they got left. They're gonna lose a lot just on that. And I'm like, that's because you picking on, the cartels, and that's your little homies. They sell drugs for you.
I got since y'all said that, I got to bring this out. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11, and 12, and it said, "Make white the arrow, gather the shield. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the king of the Mede for his devices against Babylon to destroy it. Because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambush, for the Lord has both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. And that right there, hey, you just broke it down right there, man. How all the cartel members got to do is just add them extra doses to them fentanyl. Hey, that's that ambush towards the inhabitants of Babylon right there.
Like how Japan is still pissed because they didn't got bombed. Shit, they had the opium wars with China. Them motherfuckers can't wait to send hot shots.
Like, easy work.
Yeah,
easy
y'all remember
work.
this, right? Got us all fucked up. You know, about to have y'all fucked up.
That'll help. That'll definitely help bring down the numbers right there.
Mm-hmm. Easy. Well, I forgot about China doing that. You got China, the cartels, and other tribes doing it. Like that. That'd be over. That'd be devastating to Esau.
That's what the cartels is holding their shit. They get all of the raw materials from China. They just mix the shit up in Mexico.
So that's the nations gathering up against Babylon, conspiring against the war.
Their war been going on. Esau just been covering it up. They've been losing, 80 to 100,000 people every year for the last 20 years. Body count, China way up. They done killed over 1 million people in America. But Esau are too busy trying to hide the fact that they're a bunch of drug addicts. You don't hear about this shit. China way up on the body count.
Yeah, God. They got more. They infantry, didn't fire the whole military. They got active members. Period.
No, they got 3 times our entire population just in their military. They got like 1 billion man military. Yeah. That's 3 times our population.
And see, when you got that type of thing, you can hand out to other countries your allies. You can really be a true ally. Like, you need some troops here, 30,000 here, 40,000 here. You can divide it up. Like, boom, boom, boom. So having China as an ally in war, that goes to a benefit. Babylon Great can't do that. Babylon Great, like, I might be hurting if I give you 10,000 troops. I barely got troops. They hurt me right there in my pockets. China can do that and it ain't even touching their stuff. Like, man, here's 10,000. Hey, here's another 10,000 just cause, I like the way you do business. And that right there shows that, like, Babylon Great, like the scripture say, Moab is the Lord's wash pot. Moab gonna wash this place up. That's what I'm trying to tell anybody from the time, like, y'all cooked. Straight up, y'all cooked, man.
Well, Korea sent like 10,000 people to Ukraine, so, if North Korea, the motherfuckers probably was really just Chinese people.
I was about to say that.
The motherfuckers probably wasn't North Korean. They was probably really just Chinese people they sent over there. They just say they're North Korean, so China can stay out of it.
Keep the face.
Yeah.
Keep the same face. Babylon Great crumbling, man. I know they do a lot of propaganda, so Esau won't feel so bad because they, like you said, they report everything truthfully. A lot of Edomites put their gun in their mouth and just go ahead and blow their tops off. So Babylon Great has to like put propaganda, kind of like a pat on the back, like, you all right, we got it, we gonna make it, we gonna get through it, sonny.
They down by 20 points. And, hey, good job, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. Shit, down by 40, y'all. I think it's over with. Hey, 20, you gotta come back. I think they down like 40 or 50. Man. They like, it's all right, man. We gonna be all right. They not in a good mood as a whole, as a race, as a nation. Esau's not really, they're not really there. They're quiet now. I'm just waiting on them to start, unaliving each other. That's what we're waiting on. And it's gonna come, man. Especially like I said, it's only so long you can hold back that bad press. Some of that's gonna leak through. We got TikTok and stuff, so the truth gonna come out. And Esau gonna look like, dang, man, we losing. Because they holding on to hope that they can win. Their hope was in Trump, and that's losing. So they last little bit of hope is about gone. It's evaporating. But they hope is in Donald Trump. And Donald Trump's up there just flopping like a fish right now. Like, he just losing everywhere he go. All this that we're trying to say, like, he running out of moves. I know there's only so much he can say and promote and, try to say I'm doing this and that, and after a while, man, even his own people look like, man, no, you not. No, you not, man. You done played us. We've been con. Don the con. And then once that's down, they last the hope. After that, they're just going to tear each other's heads off at that point. So at that point, we got to be circumspect and just watch out. Let Esau mess themselves up. Let that white on white crime happen. And stay out of it, Jake. Ain't got nothing to do with us, man. Just stay out the way. Let them fight each other. Because that's they want us to get out in the streets and do martial law. That's why they're gonna release that Derek Chauvin dude. And then they seen the J they wasn't gonna work. Now they pulling that move back, and what they realize is gonna be your people out in the streets doing insurrections. You know? And that's gonna be more bad optics on Esau. Then that's gonna be more fuel for me to clown them at work. Like let your aunt, your uncle out there in the streets acting the fool. Hey,
They like the summer when all of them summer meetings start, and Trump got to go with all them other world leaders. They're gonna have to do something to distract America from the fact that they're gonna clown Trump when he show up with all them leaders.
Diddy cases.
Yeah.
They're gonna break out the Diddy cases. That's to soothe them over. Because
Yeah.
this trial starts in May.
See,
And you
I
see they
think
got
they're
names
ready.
coming out, Drewski and what's that, Jaguar Wright. So they gonna milk the mess out of Diddy.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's gonna give them comfort too. Because I know they love talking about Diddy. And I'm looking like, don't give a damn. He's been doing that since the 90s. That's old news. Like you old, Esau. You old to the game. Like Diddy been doing that. This shows how dumb they is. They'll come to me talking about, oh, you see what happened with Diddy? Diddy this, Diddy that. So that's something they'll use to soothe them over and use it as a distraction. Because Jake be caught up in that shit too. They love to talk about the Diddy stuff. And I believe that's what they'll use to cover it up. Because his trial starts in May.
Yeah, they getting ready.
Yeah, because it ain't looking good. He saw these a pat on the back right about now. Because they losing big time.
I don't see Trump going to the G20. But you know, homeboy, he pushed out the way. Can't wait to see Trump now.
Yeah. They're going to be bold, chest out.
I'm tired. He done seen
They
that
locking
shit for the
arms.
last 8 years and shit.
They probably going to be looking over him. We're going to be sitting at the desk.
Oh, they was already doing him like that the first time around.
Yeah.
Especially the woman from Germany. She was mad dog in that motherfucker. Sorry, the motherfucker.
Yeah, so he might not show up, man.
Why you need him so
You guys say we got an emergency over here. You know what I'm saying? It might be Edomites might be acting foolish. So Edomites can't handle the heat. It might be a hot summer. You know, they're already hot, turning red, and they might just start fighting each other like, man, it's your fault, man. You voted for Donald Trump. Motherfucker, I voted for Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? They'll be having it's almost like Crips and Bloods. You know, and I know Esau is heavily into politics. Like they put everything on politics. They come to you Republican or Democrat. I'm like, motherfucker, neither. They all criminals. You know, but Esau's on that. So if an Edomite is like a liberal, this is a conservative, they will fight. They will fight over that. Because they're gonna start finger pointing. Like it's your fault. And now the liberals got all the juice. They like, you voted for that goddamn orange communist there, that con man. You did that. You hate black. Your racism destroyed us. You know, that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna finger point. You know, I think, matter of fact, I think Edomite shot another Edomite pastor. He was talking about anti-trans. I think dude was a transformer, and he shot dude. So it's already happened right there on the block. You know, and then look at Esau. He trying to be on the block, do what we do in the north on the lobster. Like you ain't no Jake. Get your butt back in the church houses. What you doing on the block? Now look at you, a little softy Edomite with a dress and a wig.
Oh no, he just pulled the gun on him.
He just put a gun on him.
Pulled out the gun.
Okay. I thought he had a loud. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I saw that video. I saw that video.
Transformer came at him. And he said, "What you doing on the block? You usually preaching in the church." So that shows that's the influence of Jake really hitting this place. Now they want to be like us. They like, man, I need you to save us. Because all their enemies is bubbling up, man. All of them. Even their own kind. Russians are Edomites. The EU, European Union, them is Edomites. Then you got Moab is mad. And then you know it's bad when Hamites want to fight you. When Hamites want to fight you, you lost all your power. They used to be the number one cheerleaders for Edomites was Hamites. Now they're like, now we don't play that. Actually put go up your ass. You know, so they ready to bang against Esau. And I'm like, oh man. That's the weak saying I'm strong. So, and then like even here, you got civil war about to break out. And that's what martial law gonna declare. And I'm looking at Elon Musk like, dude, you better hurry up and run that MOTB because you about to lose your little spot. You know, so I'm looking like if you're gonna be running MOTB, it's gonna have to be somebody else. You know? And I watched a good movie on that too last night, Electric State. It's all about the MOTB. And then the enemy in that movie, he like Klaus Schwab. Look just like a younger version of him. You know, Paradise is a good one. Watch that one too, y'all. So go ahead.
Hey, but Elon is attacking the FDA because FDA is what's holding up his MOTB getting approved. So he's trying to dismantle them. So they could be putting all kind of bullshit in motherfuckers. That shit ain't gonna be approved by nothing. But you know, because they dismantle FDA. So Trump gonna be like, I approve it. Start installing it in there on motherfuckers. That shit gonna have motherfuckers out here doing the robots for real. When they put that shit on your brain, that shit is just gonna be some bullshit that Elon is doing together. That shit ain't gonna really work.
He just the front man.
Yeah.
This the show. That's it. He just out there pretending.
Yes, the off-brand.
Said you're gonna have a grievous soul if you take that shit.
Yeah.
Especially he.
Be a bunch of bullshit to fold together.
Yeah, they do some two batteries together. Watch batteries talking about this shit, the MOTB. You wonder why your shit is locking up, pop locking. Getting exactly what you deserve.
Get some action in your system.
God,
Yeah.
that's why they gotta move quickly, man. So I'm looking at it. That's why we know World War III ain't gonna hit all the way just yet. Cause they gotta get into TV popping. The dollar gotta collapse. You know, all these things gotta take place before, you know, all hell break loose. But you can see it's all happening. And it's all happening at one time. So I'm noticing like everything is collapsing at one time. That's what it look like, ooh, Esau, it's gonna be bad for you, man. Real bad. You know? And the good thing for us in this truth, that, you know, subscribe to the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. Hey, this is all good news for us, man. We've been tired of Esau. He gotta go. He's destroying the world. So this can't come soon enough for us. And I'm just looking at Esau like, you done delayed and made so many enemies. Everything coming up against you. Your own people, your own women, your allies, who used to be your allies. Like I said, your technology is now about to be coming up against you. I can see AI starting to be like, oh, nah, you ain't got it like that. I'm taking over. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna lose that little thing they hanging their hat on. AI like, nah, I'm taking over from here. That's probably gonna really run the B6 car gonna be AI. Yeah, because Esau can't do it no more. They're like, you incompetent. You know? You can't do it like that no more. You a threat. So we just looking for all the wars to pop out. And I'm really looking for civil unrest to really bubble up this summer, man. We're going into the summer. It look like it's gonna be a hot summer too. And they're already battling it like it's gonna be Esau versus his government. And it starts at their town halls. The town halls is already popping, jumping. They're in there kicking and fighting the police. You know, in a minute, and they're going to have to militarize the police. They're going to have to fight back against their own people. And it's going to be the MAGAs. Like they did that January 6th insurrection. They're going to do that again, trying to get Trump out of office or going for Elon. They're going to let Elon in the office. And they're going to have about 200,000 Edomites storming that sucker trying to get him, man. Because he done messed their lives up. And we going to be sitting back with our popcorn, you know, laughing at him. You know? So that's all good news for us, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. We bring this out all the time. It said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughters of the Chaldean. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And verse 2, and it said, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy lock, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And in verse 4, and it says, after our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
Woo. And that's why this place is collapsing, man. Babylon the Great, the first daughter of Babylon, the virgin daughter. So this is talking about America, not ancient Babylon, new Babylon. And it says sit in the dust. You know what I'm saying? It goes into confusion. This place is confused right now. It's running like I told I could watch a movie called Idiocracy. I'm like, it's running just like that movie right now. Just like it. Like these devils can't get a clue. They can't get right. And so because of that, your kingdom will collapse. And it's collapsing because our Lord and Savior, Yahweh, who the world even knows is Jesus Christ, is bubbling up against this place and taking it down. Hey, and it's taking it down like, man, a methodical takedown too. It's like a slow boil. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece, he's taking it down. And man, like it's a very beautiful work the way the Lord is doing this, man.
I gotta appreciate Mark.
Go ahead,
Mark 13:7, and it's in red letters, so it's Yahushua. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet.
Yeah, the end should not be yet. Why is that? Because the MOTB has not been made mandatory yet. So we're hearing rumors of wars. He told us, be not troubled. Esau trouble, we not troubled. The end is not yet. So what we waiting on? We waiting on that dollar collapse. Waiting on the money to go digital. We waiting on the MOTB to be made mandatory. We know Esau Edom was going to pull that move because the Lord said he would.
Naming of the word. It's quite a few things we waiting on.
Waiting on that. That can come at the same time.
You know, whenever they declare martial law or traditions among men.
Waiting on that.
Yeah.
That can come as quick as this summer or sooner. We're waiting on that.
That's why the scripture is so important. Because when you read that Isaiah 33 and 6, when it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our tongue, this is why we're not out here panicking, why everybody else is panicking, because we know what to look for. We know what to watch for. You know, that's the scripture.
And we know why it's happening, too.
Yep.
We know why this place is getting took down, man. That's like I say all the time, the inquisition of the Lord. You know, this place got blood on its hands. It dealt with, all kinds of deceit, unrighteous dealings. So it got to be taken down. And it's got to be taken down through what? Through war. Right. Esau's not going to just say, okay, I did bad. Here y'all reparations. Here your land. Here you go. I'm going to back on up. Esau not going to do that, man. Esau going out kicking and screaming. And the Lord going to have to do it by war. The devil came in through war. He got to go out by war. So the Lord bringing war to Esau. Because that's all he know. That's how Esau, is really his language. Esau get down by war, man. He'll talk with a finesse game. And when that don't work, it's plow, spill blood. So Esau get down. So now, what Esau's mad about is now Jacob's starting to match Esau's energy. Like, okay, y'all, you want war? I'll bring you war. Oh, you want to spill blood? Let's spill some blood. Let's go. And now Esau, because he ain't did it in so long, because what ain't the scripture say, when the spoiler cease to spoil, then he shall be spoiled? Yeah, so Esau done cease to spoil people, and now he about to be spoiled, because now he done forgot how to do this. He done forgot, what's that song? This is how we do it. Esau done forgot how to do it. And now Jake, like the Lord is starting to rattle this spirit in Jake. Like, okay, now we getting that warrior spirit. Now it's our time. We ain't gonna play nice no more. We not coming in our forefather spirit. That civil rights movement. Nah, man. We ready to bust you up. Because we owe you one. So we coming in that war spirit. I'm gonna bring this out right here. This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So they said the Lord is a man of war. So we stand up that warrior spirit and all of his nation, Yashurala, because that's what we about to get ready to do. And the 2/3 might not be in that spirit, but the whole elect, we in that spirit to get in the war, man. Like, we not gonna be shined from contact. Like, the Lord lifts up that standard and give us that spiritual power. We know what to do with it, man.
That's what we waiting on too, right there. We waiting on that. Jeremiah, real quick, Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axes, weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. And with thee I will break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his riders. All right, and it says, with thee I will break in pieces man and women, and with thee I will break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. And I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee I will break in pieces the captains and rulers. Selected.
So right there, like I said, you brought it at the perfect time, man. We the battle axes of the Lord, man. Which means a battle axe, you don't bring a battle axe to a picnic. You bring a battle axe to war, to put in work. And he said right there, we're going to break people into pieces, man. Chariots, they go into all of Esau's military, man. All his little Humvees, his MRAPs, his tanks, his jets. Hey, the Lord going to use men to break all that to pieces. Military stuff, all that's about to go, man. That's why we ain't worried about what Esau got. All that's about to be broken down.
In verse 24, and it says, and I will render unto Babylon to all the inhabitants of the Chaldeans of all their evil they have done in Zion in their sight, said the Lord, Yahweh Shah.
So he about to give them their just reward for all the wickedness that Esau even done did, Babylon the Great done did. They about to get their reward back, So he probably got mad. The word coming out. The kingdom about to be destroyed. That's all he can do. So That right there. So we know war is coming. And when you know war is coming, you're not gonna be all scared like, oh shoot, the news said this, all the draft coming up, all this and that. You know, we're not about to get all razzle dazzle. We know it's coming. We waiting on it. Like I'm getting ready for Bama Great to say, oh, we doing a military draft. You know, they let me know what time it is. That's like everybody know it's serious. It ain't gonna be no playing games. And you know, right now people kind of when Bama Great say military draft's been initiated, everybody gonna be in that urgent mode. You know, everybody go, and then like a lot of people gonna be scared because then it's serious at that point. And us, we not about to get shook by that because we already know what's coming. We gonna be excited, you know, especially for all these young dummies. Jakes that should have been in the truth, like, yeah, now you gotta go out there and fight for this devil. You know, you should have your butt in the truth. The Lord probably would have hid you during the draft. You had to put him man for sitting evil and hiding himself. But these little young dummies, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll go over here with us, the war, you got the only one I know in their 20s that's in the truth. I don't know no other people in their 20s that's in the truth. And they're the ones that's like first round draft picks. And I'm trying to tell these little dummies, like, man, you better get in the truth, man. This devil gonna put you out in the military. You got to fight. They be, no, nigga, I'm trying to get my rap career going. I'm like, all right, see? You know what I'm saying? So when that draft hit up, I bet you that's gonna be like, oh man, what the scripture say? What the? And I'm like, it's too late, homie. You better get ready to get that M16 in your hands and you know, get ready to go to war and, you know, eat your military rations. I told you, but
Get in that dugout.
Some of them youngers, they gonna be easy target because they gonna have all them hair colors and stuff all on them.
He's gonna shaving that off.
Yeah.
He's shaving that off before they even get out there. That's coming off. All your little dreads get shaved off, man. They gonna put a gun in their hand and tell them to go out there and really they gonna be like, with Zelensky, you know, this gonna be a meat grinder.
Yeah.
You gotta go out there to get locked up. And see if they've been in the truth and been watching what's going on, they probably could have avoided this. They'd have seen it coming. Like, hey, Tay, you got some land, your grandpa got some land, I need to go out there. They should be doing they like off-grid stuff. They should be getting their little cabin in the woods ready.
They put that M16 in their hand, they're gonna put a chip in their hand first, make sure they don't run out.
I can see that. And that's them not being in this truth. And that's what it's going to, because they ain't taking nothing seriously. Like I said, they want to do rap careers. I know a lot of young Jake, every young Jake I know want to be a rapper. I'm like, what the hell is up with that, man?
They like die by the hundreds every year. Like 50 of them die every year, like 20 of them die every year. Like they're just
all the young Jakes in my family, you ask what they want to be. I want to be a rapper. That's what they is. And I'm looking at the ones that's like from 18 to like 26. They not ready for what's about to go down, man. I've been telling them too. My family, like, man, hey, they doing this, they doing that. You might want to, you know, make preparations. You know, no, white man got it. Nah, America ain't going nowhere. All right. And I already know they're gonna do as soon as it go bad. Military drive in this year, they're gonna run to the house. Daddy, what I need to do? What the scriptures say do? You got some work for me to go? And I'm gonna be cold at that time, like, nope, I told you. Didn't I tell you? And I'm gonna tell them like I've been telling a lot of my family. Go to the white man. He'll help you out. Go to Esau. You know, that's who you trust anyway. So I ain't got nothing for you, man. I can't help you. I tried to tell you before what's going on. I be looking at them like you look at these young Jakes, these YNs, and they just party like it's like 1999 or something. I'm like, y'all not seeing what's going on. You gonna be the first ones the devil gonna snatch up, man. Like you really need to pay attention to what's going on. Like stores is closing. They even like they in my children's schoolwork. They had a whole lessons, a whole day of how to eat bugs. So I'm like, and then like one of them told me, I think he in high school, they had like cricket chips at the school. Like they already issuing out bugs for them to eat. I'm like, that should show you what they about to do next. So you need to be getting your act together. Because when this happens, you're going to be the ones that are going to snatch up and put it on that military.
And the fact that they doing that is crazy because they're pushing it out to Jake and they let you know what he's already think about you, man. It goes back to that 3/5 of a human. So basically, they think you're a beast. They think you're a beast. You're a human. I mean, you're not a human. So that's why they pushing those bugs out to to the whole, especially Jake. You know, they pushing that shit out.
You know, you're a passenger on the tail end, like on Snowpiercer.
All right.
You ain't in the front.
That's why they got all them Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
They've been prepping them. Fortnite, All was a bunch of shooting. I know the shooting games like the number one games they pushing right now. That's to get these youngins ready to mentally go out there and put in some work.
They're gonna think it's just a game or something, but nah, it's gonna be real war.
Exactly. And they ain't ready for it. They used to sitting in their living room with the headset on. And then these are gonna have them out there. So they hear that first little napalm go off, they gonna piss in their pants.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be in shape for it either. A lot of them ain't gonna be in shape for it.
And they can't say because we don't warn them. We don't put the warning out. I know I told all the young dudes in my family, all the young Jakes, like, hey man, the devil getting ready to draft your butt. You might want to make preparations, man. Like they all like, nah. I read this that it's gonna be a ceasefire. Like, okay. They put him in that peace and safety comfort.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, all right, I told you, you first up. I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 40 this year. I'm like a third round draft pick. You a first round draft pick. So I'm trying to warn you, because you going first. And I'm telling him, overseas ain't going good for these devils. America's not doing good overseas. They ain't paying attention to nothing. They just looking at, who the best rapper, EBK, got the number one song out. And I'm like, man, I'm over here watching what's going on military-wise. I'm like, hey, they losing.
Here go the words of the wise right here. That's what you telling them youngins. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 2. It said, it is better to go in the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fool is in the house of mirth. And there you go right there, man. The heart of the fool is in the house of mirth. Okay? They out here trying to party, just like I said, man. They playing video games. That's the house of mirth. You still, why it's a time of war, you still in mirth. You still trying to celebrate. You still trying to celebrate these pagan holidays. All of those things that's the end of all men. And that's what the scripture said.
Reverend Great done put a blinder on them. They can't see wars coming. Like even with the Edomite race war coming, like they really ain't paying attention to that. Man, they should be, but they really not paying attention. That's why a lot of them gonna be easy targets.
A lot of people, and it's bad when you see a lot more homeless people out on the corners, out on the street. That's more than what you used to see. Like on average, like damn near every highway corner, there's a homeless there. You ain't never used to see that back in the day.
Homeless communities. Homeless communities. Like
yeah. Like right now, you go over there off the highway Pine over there off of Peoria, you see like they got a whole line full of tents right when you exit the highway right there. You ain't never used to see that shit back in the day. That should be alarming to you right there. Like, since when did you see all of this many homeless people? There's something going on right now.
Class war.
Yeah.
Money war. Economic war. That's the drug war. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is on drugs. They not paying attention to what's going on. And hey, when they hit, I'm just waiting for that thing to flash on TV. Military draft been declared. On my phone to bling with that news. Military draft has been declared. That's when it's gonna hit. That's gonna be that brace for impact.
They're gonna be shook.
Yeah, that's gonna be that great shaking when that happens. They just go, because everybody, I don't know what it is. They think like it ain't gonna happen. Not like it's gonna happen. Man, we just waiting on the time.
They just that house of mirth, man. That house of mirth, man. That's all it boils down to.
This is Jeremiah 6 and 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it, and that's what it is. They don't see no profit in the warnings that we give them. That's taking them in the wrong direction according to their goals they have set for themselves. They too busy trying to get their treasure set in the world. You telling them that all of the stuff they stacked up in the world ain't worth nothing. They ain't trying to hear nothing about that. They want to hear what they doing is right, and what you telling them is you telling them that they wrong. They don't see no benefit in what you talking about, so they just blow off all the warnings.
I like that part when it said the word of Yahweh is as a reproach unto them. That goes into those scoffers right there as well too.
They're going what he said
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Without giving that warning, they like, nah, I want to hear that tag. I want to hear about, I'm going to get a big match like NBA Young Boy.
Yeah.
I want to get a Hellcat, my challenger up. I want 24, 26s. I want to have about 8 holes. You know, that's the mindset. That's treasures to a young nigga, a YN. And when I'm telling them is, you need to drop all of that. And you need to be looking for preparation. You need to be finding the Lord. And you need to be looking for like somewhere you can go to when they call up that draft, you can go off the grid.
You can store up your treasures in heaven instead of on earth.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
He said the Lord can't bring me no holes like that, like some 24s.
Yeah. But you got Isaiah for them, you gonna get wives. They want hoes. We trying to tell them about wives. I'm trying to tell them like high level stuff. They want the low level stuff. Like this stuff here is low level. And they what it is, they're not spiritual. He's talking about carnal. So they only think of like this stuff that's low grade. They think that's the best of the best. And I'm like, bro, that's all low grade. We're gonna have palaces, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom of heaven. What the Lord got for us is way better than anything you get here on Babylon the Great. But they don't see that though. Like I said, that's a reproach to them. Like, nah, man, that's a bunch of fables and fairy tales. Because Esau put the Bible like that. So they think I'm just spitting some yin yang. And they like, nah, I want to be like NBA Young Boy or whatever little young rap NLE Chopper. And also, they even like them, like that dude in the dress and fingernails polished. And that's what you want to be like? Booty with his jeans out, the jeans with the booty out. Go ahead, out glitter belts.
No, I was just saying, palaces were like made out of like marble and stuff. Like
Diamonds. I'm trying to tell them that.
Yeah.
They like, Tay over here talking crazy, talking about, I need a mansion. Like, man, that shit made of plaster and cardboard. That shit about to, a lot of that shit, a strong wind to blow that over. I'm trying to make them think, bigger and rich. But like the scriptures say, they don't go out, the elevator don't go all the way up with them. I know that Esau got them on the low level, and that's where they're comfortable at, and that's where they want to be at.
They got their house
too hot for a fool.
Too hot for a fool, man. And you can't make them think rich. You can't bring it up.
They got their house built on sand and not on the rock.
And then the young nigga, they only go by what they see on TV. So like Esau's puppets, like the rappers he got, like what they present, they think that's what it is. I gotta get my bag like the baby. I gotta be like little baby. I gotta get it like that because that's what they see. I can't show them that because it's spiritual. They can't see it. They looking at me like, man, you struggling to get by. I'll tell you, little broke nigga. You ain't on TV. You ain't got a bunch of hoes. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what the baby got to say. I'm trying to be like Michael Jordan and Anthony Edwards. They looking at the rich man, this society. And I'm trying to tell them this society about to go. And then they put their strength in what Esau got. Like I was arguing with Jake not too long ago. He talking about how strong Esau's military is. We got 700 bases around the world. We got drones. And, man, can't nobody take out America. And I'm looking like, bro, America crumbling right now. So I was bringing stuff up. And he couldn't even debate what I was bringing up, like the dollar collapsing. I'm just looking at him like, man, you retarded, man. And then his feelings going to get hurt when it started to be manifest.
Yeah, this is real quick. This gonna back you up. This is Ecclesiastica, aka Sirach 13 and 23, and it says, "When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue and look to what he saith. They install it to the cloud. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him."
So I'm talking about war coming. Jake don't want to hear that. Jake want to get what Esau got. Jake want to be in peace and in mirth. So me speaking that war is coming, that's the eerie thing to him. And then it's coming from a poor man. So they're gonna preach what you said. Like, nah. But if Kanye West or Kyrie Irving was to say that, then Jake could listen. They'll come tell me, like Kyrie Irving said, World War III about to get started. Then they'll believe it. But you don't understand, Esau getting them dudes money to spit lies. You ain't gonna get truth from your celebrities. They're bought and paid for. They're here to put you in mirth. And you can't explain it to no young nigga. They don't want to hear that. Nigga, you ain't got no shoes in the stores. I don't want to hear that war talk, man. You anti-America. You know what I'm saying? So they just got to get it the hard way. By the time they get it the hard way, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna already be up on them. The recruiting map city even hide himself. We might be hidden somewhere. I might start going my contingency plan. Lord might say, Tay, you need to go here at this time. I'm gone. I didn't want to pop up. Where Tay at? I need to hear What the scriptures say what's going on, and you can't even find me. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I warned you, didn't listen, and now, hey, it's gonna get so bad where Esau got to tell you the truth. Like, yeah, we had war. If you're 18 to 26, report to your nerds, whatever your convention center is, and get ready to be out there.
I got one more. This is Jeremiah 28 and 7. It says, nevertheless, hear thou now the words that I speak in thy ear, and in thy ear of all the people. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, against many great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. And if the Lord said it and he put it in his prophet's mouth, it's going to happen. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. And the scriptures repeats that over and over again. Whatever the Lord says is going to happen, it's going to be done. It's prophesied, it's going to roll out. And they said here now. A lot of people don't want to do that.
They got to like deal with the war. The war just come up on them like suddenly, in a piece of security.
It said war, evil, and a pestilence, man. So that's war. That's Jacob's trouble. That's all kind of things, man. The evil.
God, it's gonna come suddenly, and that's gonna be the scary thing. Because it's gonna come up them all of a sudden. They're like, I was just partying yesterday. Now you ain't talking about this. Like, remember you showed that you put that in group chat where they play that prank on their grandma, the new coming, and she spit her food out and calling on Jesus and Trump. Like she wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying at all. That's gonna be how these Jakes is gonna be. And the warning done went out. We don't warn them. We told them, man, hey, it's gonna be nuclear destruction to this place. There's gonna be civil unrest. There's gonna be military presence everywhere. We warned them that they're gonna do a drive. The warning going out. They just ain't taking it seriously. And when it hit them, they're gonna feel like somebody done did them wrong. They gonna feel like, oh nah, you should have warned me harder or something like that. Like nah, man, we done did the works. That's on you.
At that time when we tried to warn you, you said prophesied me to see. Get them out of here. We don't want to hear that bullshit. That's what you were saying when we tried to warn you.
Now Jake do that. I'm like, you should have did it harder. Like especially the Eve, she has no accountability.
Yeah.
It's your fault we out here like, ain't you the man? You supposed to protect. Like, ain't nobody protect your butt. You should have listened. I can't protect nothing that don't listen to me. So you just out there like that. You should have subscribing like the rest of the righteous sisters, the few righteous sisters do. So they just gonna be out there. And so we waiting on that, man. The rumors of war is gonna turn into real war. The tariffs, the trade, that's a trade war. That's gonna turn into real war. So really think about it, we already at war. It just ain't got turned up yet. But it will. It's not gonna be no peace, no ceasefire, like everybody hoping right now. They all like right now, like Zelensky signed a ceasefire. Putin about to sign a ceasefire. I told you. I'm just waiting for Esau to come to me at the job Monday. Like I told you.
That's that peace and safety right there.
Yeah. I told you they was gonna get everything resolved and ain't no war. The next 10 years I'm gonna get my pension and this and that. And I'm like, nah.
As soon as that happened, that's what we looking for that too. That's that peace and safety right there.
God.
That's peace and safety.
Like they say Putin don't honor ceasefire. So ain't gonna be no slow down, man. He already looking to go against NATO. He looking for his next opponent. He headhunting. I did that. Now I'm about to bang with this person. So it's not gonna stop. Then you got Trump. Got to go with Netanyahu. They got to clear that out. Iran ain't about to let that happen. Iran talking noise right now to Babylon the Great. Like we don't approve of them strikes in Yemen. So we gonna retaliate. So it's a bunch of back and forth. It starts with talk. After that, it's gonna be missiles behind it. After missiles behind it, then it's gonna be boots on the ground. Once boots on the ground, then come them sorrows because they gonna just come in. People might be eating in their house and they just gonna kick in doors, blah, speaking a different language. Bring the men out, pop him up, snatch women up. Spoils of war. This place is gonna be on fire. The Lord said, when he about to come back. You got more precepts?
Yeah, I got one more. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, and starting in verse 30, it says, also thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the wall, and in the doors of the house, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And it says, And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy word, but they would not do them. For with their mouth they sue much love, but their heart goeth after their covetous. And it said, And lo, thou art unto them as a very loving song, one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy word, but they do them not. And when this cometh to, and it said, And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Part of the prophecies is war. War is coming. Put it out there and let Jake know war is coming. Get ready for it. Get in the secret place of your high shop. That way you get some divine protection. And those that they hear it, part of the whole flood, it'll be good. But those that feel buried, hey, you're gonna be in trouble. And you can't say you didn't have warning, because you had all the brothers that put the word out, video epistles, camps in every major city. This gospel that went out throughout the whole world. Everybody know about the Hebrew Israelites. So you got the warning. It's just did you take heed to the warning or did you not? And depending on we're gonna see people how they situations. It's gonna depend on how you took the warning, the report. The report one, that's like a war report. The war report and a war report. So if you didn't listen to it, get the intel, that's on you. Ain't no blood on our hands. We put the word out. We put the warning out like a good watchman to Israel. We told you the enemy was coming, and Jake didn't want to hear that. They want to be like a sellout, Jake. So, any more precepts? So, with that being said, what's been edifying? We go our praise glory too.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh,
Shalom Yasharala, baby. Hey, stay locked in. Your house shop's cooking on the way. Shalom.
Water for that.
No problem, dog. Look good up there.
We in there for an hour 30 on that one.